How's it going, guys? My name is Jakefog and welcome back to episode number 9 of my Football Manager 2020 journey here today with Leeds United. And today we have got one of our most important games, if not our very most important game of the season. Today we're playing first place Fulham at home. If we just have a little look at the current standings, as you can see, we are currently just 3 points behind Fulham. With 8 games remaining left to play. So obviously if we can beat Fulham today, we go level on points. That puts us 7 points clear of third with just 7 games remaining, and we are well within the title race. However, if we lose to Fulham today, that gives them a 6-point gap over us with 7 games left to play, and it leaves us just 4 points ahead of QPR, who are currently occupying third position, which is not really ideal. So yeah, lose today, Fulham, in my eyes, that is their league title to lose. But if we can win today, we have got a very, very nice little run in. But let's quickly just catch you up with the one game that I played off of camera. So our opponents were Cardiff City, and we got ourselves off to a nice little start. Bogus picking the ball up on the edge of the box and putting it into the near post just 11 minutes into the game. And then on around 27 minutes, Bogus picks it up. The cross in is not great, but it falls to Shackleton, who plays it across to Dallas, who puts it in to the bottom corner. Cardiff did actually have 2 goals disallowed for offside in this game, but they did eventually get one that counted, but it was too little too late as Bennett fired the ball past Kiko Casilla. A poor save, but left us with a 2-1 victory. Quite an even game all in all, to be fair. They put up a good fight, did Cardiff, but we fortunately did manage to come away with the win. So I did actually mention it, I believe, in the last video. As you can see, after our game against Fulham here, obviously Fulham in first place, our run-in is not too bad, which is why I think if we can beat Fulham today, we are in a very, very, very good position to go on and win the league. As you can see, we have got Luton at home, currently sat in 21st. Blackburn away is one of the tough ones, currently sat in 9th position. Stoke rock bottom at home, Swansea 19th away. Barnsley 23rd at home, Derby 17th away, and finishing off with Charlton at home, who are currently sat in 16th position. So out of all of the run-ins, we have one of the very, very easiest, but it may not always turn out that way. And once again, just to reiterate the current standings, as like I said, a win today leaves us 7 points clear of third place, level on points with Fulham, with that nice, easy run-in, which hopefully we will not mess it up. I'm nervous. I'm genuinely nervous. I don't normally get nervous for games against, just games in general. But this is definitely one. But before I do get into this game, I just want to say, if you do enjoy the video, please do be sure to leave a like. It really does help me out. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, or you have not subscribed already. And also, something I never mention in my videos really is the fact that I do actually have a Twitter. It is just at Jakefog, just like my YouTube username. I did actually make a little animation on After Effects last night. It took me way too long to actually make it, but I'm pretty proud of how it came up, and that will probably be on the screen round about now. So please do head over and follow me on Twitter. But in terms of today's team selection, I'm probably just going to stick with what is currently working. This is the team that I've been playing for the last few games, and it has worked fairly well. However, Pablo and Harrison aren't doing fantastically on the wings, but we've been winning. And obviously Leif Davis is in place of the injured Barry Douglas, who is still out for at least 10 days to 3 weeks. So today's lineup, we're going to have Kiko in goal, White and Cooper at the back with Phillips just in front of him, Dallas right wing back, Davis at left wing back, Shackleton and Bogus in the midfield, Pablo out on the right wing, Harrison on the left, and Big Kev up top on his own. I'm happy with the team, and let's see what kind of a lineup Fulham have got for us today. So they're playing the 4-2-3-1. Now, I don't know whether to switch Phillips to a deep line playmaker, obviously just because Fulham are so good going forward. They've got some great players. Mitrovic, unbelievable. Tom Kearney, very good player. Knockhart out on this right-hand side, currently on a 7.28 average rate for the season. And then Cabano out on the left, a player that I'm actually not too familiar with, to be honest. It's normally, I believe, is it normally Ivan Cavallero? Well, he appears to be absolutely nowhere. But I think I probably will switch Phillips that deep line playmaker. Going to tell them to we owe Fulham after what happened in the last match. Go out there and take revenge. Obviously, they did beat us 1-0 away from home earlier on in the season, as I am going to make that switch that I mentioned with Calvin Phillips, switching him to that deep line playmaker. If it doesn't go too well early on, I probably will look to switch it. But, we've got to get ourselves on the front foot. We are the home side, and we obviously do look to play a very, very dominant style of football. And hopefully it can work against the league leaders Fulham. They've only lost 2 games all season, but them 12 draws is ridiculous. Just need to avoid defeat, as that is not good. Cabano hits the side netting from very, very close in, and that is not the ideal start, but so far very, very cagey affair, very little opportunities either way, very few highlights, as Fulham have the ball here on this right hand side. They play it inside to Harry Arter, but Phillips intercepts, plays it forward to Big Kev. He's going to look to Pablo. Pablo is breaking through. Is he going to find? He finds Phillips in the middle. Is he going to look at left? No, he's not. He's lost the ball, and Mitrovic is through. Ben White is over to him, and what a save, Kiko Casilla. How on earth have we just turned that attack into that? My goodness, that is a massive, massive mess up as we get the free kick from the corner. But so far, so good, as White takes a throw in into Big Kev, finds Shackleton in the middle, Bogus, looks out left, leaves Davis in acres of space, finds Harrison in the middle, back to Davis, across goal, Pablo Augustin, Shackleton, hits the bar. Jamie Shackleton with a fantastic strike from the edge of the box, hits the bar. So just 5 minutes left in this first half, and to be honest, looking at these stats, I'm fairly happy with how things are going so far. They deserve to win this game. Let's get out there and do it. The one thing that's concerning me is, even though we've had 11 shots, only 2 of those shots have actually been on target. As Fulham with a free kick, Harry Arter out to Congolo. Shackleton is a little terrier at his ankles, but does not quite win the ball back, and Ream plays it all the way back to Rodak. Shackleton pressuring him, but finds the ball out to Mawson. Forward to Reed. Big Kev chasing them down like there's no tomorrow. Across Ream, Congolo inside to Arter. Got a little bit of space, back to Congolo. Arter, Cabana. This is great football from Fulham, keeping it really, really nicely. These short little passes. And whenever there's a little bit of pressure on them, they just manage to find that route out as they play it all the way back to the keeper again. And what has happened there? What has happened there? Surely you can't miss. And Big Kev just dribbles it into the goal. What on earth has happened there? What were they doing? The keeper just completely gave up on it. Let's see, one touch. He's just not bothered. Augustin in that pressing forward role, makes no mistakes, dribbles it, smashes it in from literally on the goal line as we take a 1-goal lead. Corner, Pablo. It is headed away, but can Phillips pick it up? No, Steven Sessegnon, but Pablo wins it back superbly. Forward to Harrison, back to Phillips. Finds Harrison with a great ball forwards, and it is saved, and it is cleared. As we are getting now onto us, we are just into the last half an hour of the game, and so far we are looking dominant as Bogus finds Harrison out on this left-hand side, back to Davis. Bogus, what a strike and what a save from Rodak, unbelievable strike, met with a fantastic save as Pablo takes the corner, whips it in, but it's headed away as far as Leaf Davis finds Pablo again. Davis, go on, have a dig, son, straight at the keeper, but that is what we like to see, as that brings an end to that highlight, as we are going to make a few changes here. Harrison is not having the best game, so I'm going to bring on Helder Costa. I might look to switch out Pablo at some point soon, but I am pretty happy with how things are going so far. Just hold on, we've been pretty dominant. We've not really kept possession as well as I would have liked to, but Phillips with the free kick. He sends it in. Pablo gets on the end of it, and that gives us a 2-0 lead and actually propels us to the top of the table. And that is what we absolutely love to see. 2-goal lead. Let's just hope it's not going to be like Middlesbrough away, where we threw away a 3-goal lead, or that Derby game earlier on in the season where we threw away a nice little 2-goal lead. And we are actually going to make these last couple of subs. I'm going to take off Bogus and Hernandez, bring on Click in the middle in that advanced playmaker role. Actually, I'm going to swap round Click and Shackleton, because Shackleton is fantastic in that advanced playmaker role, and leave Tyler Roberts out on that right hand side, as there is actually a highlight going on behind me, but I don't know if this is a highlight just because we've made a change. It's definitely not, because Mitrovic has just scored. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm not going to switch I'm not going to switch my system around because the last time I did that I conceded 3 goals. We're going to stick with what's working, and it may be a mistake as the free kick is headed clear. Mawson. Oh, Cabano scores. What is going on? Oh, how have we thrown this away? 2 goals conceded in 5 minutes. And please don't. Please don't. It's hit the post and gone wide. And that is not good enough at all. No, Reyes. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I'm absolutely lost for words. Well, we secured a playoff spot, which is a positive. And we're on an 11-match unbeaten run, but that is... Why can we not see out games? Look at this. Right, I'm just going to talk about this. Fulham, we're 2-0 up, absolutely on top of the game. And they scored 2 goals, 86th and 90th minute. Let's see, this Middlesbrough game, 3-0 up, 77, 81, 88. Oh, what was this Brentford game? Did we bottle that? No, we didn't bottle that one. This West Brom game, did we bottle that? No, we actually... well, we did kind of bottle it a little bit. Birmingham conceded in the 82nd minute. Let's see, Blackburn, what happened here? No, okay, maybe. I'm not really proving my point particularly well here. But where is it? The Derby County game as well. We were 2-0 up and we ended up losing it 3-2. And our inability to see out games has really, really cost us so far this season. Oh, I can't believe it. But anyway, we've got Luton next for the second game of this episode. And I'm just lost for words. I don't change it, I concede 2 goals. I change it, I concede 3 goals. I just cannot win. Oh, interestingly here, Sheffield Wednesday have actually beaten West Brom 3-2. Obviously, West Brom currently sat in 4th place, so definitely a potential promotion rival, but they are now 11 points behind us with 6 games to spare. So at the moment, it is just really QPR that we really, really need to worry about, and what kind of run. If they've not got the easiest run in. They've got West Brom away last game of the season, they've got Middlesbrough away who are still doing decent, and they've got Fulham at home this next game. And actually, wouldn't mind if QPR did us a favour in this next round of fixtures. You know, the one time I'd be happy for them to actually grab a win. And, well, I guess we'll just have to find out after our game at Luton. I think I won't go unchanged. Actually, that is a complete lie. And also, one other thing that I am waiting on is my youth candidates. Obviously, every year in March, we're getting towards the end of March now, so my youth candidates should be coming through very soon. Obviously, don't expect much from this youth intake. It's not going to be a good one. So I've not really got any particularly high hopes for it. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So that probably will get covered in the next episode. But anyway, Luton Town at home today. Harrison, you're having a little bit of a rest. Costa, you're going to come in. Bogus is absolutely shattered, so let's get Click back in there. Jamie Shackleton as the advanced playmaker and Click as that box-to-box midfielder. And Stuart Dallas is absolutely knackered, but Luke Ayling's not particularly fit. I'm actually going to get Robbie Gotts in there. Robbie Gotts has not really featured for me much this season. Liam Cooper's not particularly fit either. But I'm going to have to risk him for this game. I can't break up that partnership. It's too good. So, today's lineup, Kassir in goal, White and Cooper at centre-back. Phillips just in front of them, as per usual. Gotts at right wing-back, Davis left wing-back, Click and Shackleton in the middle, Pablo on the right, Costa on the left, and Big Kev up top on his own. And we really need to win this game today. I want a 2-3 goal win. And let's see, they've just got one striker, so Phillips once again will be in that advanced playmaker role. Advanced playmaker, deep line playmaker role once again, because of obviously the one striker formation. Very little threat from them going forward, quite defensive. And if we can get Phillips pushed up just a little bit further forward, he doesn't need to do as much work defending. So if we can influence their game a little bit more going forward, that would be fantastic, because he is a great player. But Shackleton with a great ball out to Robbie Gotts on this right hand side, and he's just absolutely ignored the fact that the ball is there. And now, that is a poor ball. Hernandez slips in and intercepts it, plays it outright to Robbie Gotts. Can he get himself down the wing? He does find Pablo in the middle. Gotts back on it, loads of space here. into Big Kev, who puts us 1-0 up inside 5 minutes, and that is what we absolutely love to see. That is what we needed, a nice early goal, and I've just skipped past the 3D replay, but a nice early goal to start things off, and hopefully the first of many. It's a good opportunity today to hopefully increase that goal difference a little bit, get it more on par with Fulham, just in case it does obviously go down to goal difference at the end of the season. But another highlight here, Robbie Gotts on the ball once again. He is tackled, but he gets the ball back inside to Click, to Phillips, to Shackleton. Going to look out left. That is a great ball out to Leif Davis, up from left wing back into Big Kev. It is saved, but he is there for a nice, easy tap in, and that is his second goal of the game, and our second goal of the game. Well, this is good. This is much, much nicer than that last game. Let's just hope we don't bottle it again. You see, that's a phenomenal save from the keeper, but unfortunate for him that it falls back to Big Kev, who has, well, not the easiest chance of this episode, believe it or not, after that goal that he scored against Fulham, but 2-0 up, and we, so far, are cruising. Right, just 5 minutes away from half-time, as we do actually have a corner. Ben White with the header off the crossbar. Unlucky son, but Helder actually brings it forward as the highlight continues into Big Kev. Cannot quite get to it as the ball is booted clear. We actually have another corner, another highlight coming in here. Phillips on the edge of the box. Liam Cooper. Super duper Liam Cooper. Was that with your right foot? Please tell me that was with your right foot. An absolute banger from the edge of the box. Unbelievable scenes. Phillips' shot is blocked, and Cooper hits it first time from the edge of the box with his weaker foot. The left-footed centre-back absolutely bangs it in, and we go into the break with a nice 3-0 lead. I'm very pleased with your performance. Keep it going, lads. Just a bit more of this, please. Despite our fantastic performance, our wingers are just not putting in the performances that they need to. Helder Costa's looking complacent, Pablo's looking uninterested. Get them both off. I don't care. If you're not bothered, you're coming out. Apart from you, Leif Davis, you kind of have to stay on. I don't really have much choice. But this second half, pretty dull so far. But a corner in from Phillips, straight to the keeper. Slugger. What a name, Slugger. What's he going to do with it? Is he going to play it short? Is he going to go long? He goes long up to Moncur. Cooper wins the header, but it's a poor one. Mapanzu nips in, and his shot is smashed over the bar. So we are going to make one final change. Get Jamie Shack off. Get Alfie McCalmont on. He's been unlucky as McCalmont. He started off the season so well, but he has fallen a little bit out of favour as the season has gone on, just because Shackleton has really come on leaps and bounds. Bogus has come on leaps and bounds, and it's so hard to kind of get them all playing regularly and together. As we're right at the end of the game here, Phillips' free kick is headed over by McCalmont. We actually have one more corner whipped in from Phillips. It is cleared, and what is going on here? We're just going to let them break. Click, please do not foul him. There we go. I was a bit nervous with Click on a booking there, but the tackle is actually tackled out of play. Bree takes the throw in. We're well over the allotted injury time here, ref. Come on, we've gone 2 minutes over. Just blow the whistle. It's been a pretty dull second half after that great first half performance, but we get the win. Very pleased with the result and your performance, fellas. Things you absolutely love to see. And Leif Davis is injured. Just 1 to 3 days. I think we actually have an international break now, so that is not really much of a problem as we maintain our unbeaten record at Luton Town's expense. 12 matches in a row without losing, and that is not too shabby. But more importantly, our focus now turns to the late kick-off. QPR versus Fulham. What was the result? 1-1. To be honest, that, in my eyes, is the ideal results. That still leaves us 7 points but ahead of QPR and just 1 point behind Fulham, and it is all to play for in these remaining 6 games of the season. So I'm not really sure what I'll do actually. I'll probably play this Blackburn game off camera just because nothing really important can happen, but after that I'll probably play Stoke, Swansea, Barnsley, Derby County and Charlton across 2 episodes, probably a 2 and a 3, because obviously that is where things will really be hotting up. I don't want to miss out on the game where we can clinch promotion. And obviously with the way that things are going in the league, I want to show every single game pretty much right down to the wire with how tight it is up at the top. But anyway, that is going to bring an end to today's episode. As always, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and I'll catch you in the next episode.